What is up, everybody? My name is Logan Strom with ZTF Strom Talks Football. Yesterday, I gave you guys a list of my top 10 favorite current athletes right now. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys the opposite. I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 least favorite athletes currently right now. Try not to get offended with this video. I'm just doing this for fun. Hopefully you guys have fun with this video. And if we're similar on our takes, then cool. If not, then that's okay. But let's not waste any more time. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you miss any of my videos whenever I post. All out of the way, let's get started. Alright, before we get on to the actual list, I wanted to give you guys a dishonorable mention. And that dude is Manny Machado from the San Diego Padres. This guy was damn near my top 5 like 3 years ago, but just the more years have gone by, the hatred between me and him has just gotten a lot quieter. Now, I still think the guy's a douchebag, and whenever he's playing, I hope he loses, but I just really don't have a hatred for him anymore. I used to hate him for being just a crybaby that always cried to the refs and tried to injure other players, but nowadays, he hasn't done that much, and honestly, it's just slimmer down, so I really don't like him still, but I wouldn't say he's a top 10, least favorite athlete now. Alright, now we are on to the top 10 list. The very first name we've got is Travis Kelce. This is the pure definition of somebody changing after, the amount of somebody has won. Back when the Chiefs, weren't in this dynasty, it was a really cool dude that had a really good personality. And then as soon as he just got used to winning and winning and winning, he just became such a douche. This dude just has a lot of ego. He always tries to taunt the other team on the field, even though it's not allowed. He always bitches and moans to the refs if a call's not correct, just like another one of his teammates that we might see later. And then lately, we've just been seeing glimpses of him just acting like a pure jackass. Look at the Super Bowl a couple years ago, yelling at his coach, grabbing him by the chest, trying to get him to, throw the ball to him. What kind of psychopath are you, dude? Try to learn, where you're coming from here. And no disrespect to his relationship, but I think him being with Taylor Swift just built his ego even more. He's became more of a jackass. Now, the only reason why I have him this low, though, is because I don't really hate Travis Kelce. I just really have a firm dislike. I don't really hate him just yet, just because he's done a lot to make him a douche, but he hasn't done a lot to, make him just hateable. Plus, he has that podcast with Jason Kelce, his brother, so watching that's really cool, but other than that, yeah, Travis Kelce's a douche. Alright, next at number 9, we've got Charlotte Flair. Now, I will say, I do appreciate what Charlotte Flair's done with her fans, because she is really good to her fans, and it's really nice to see, but under that hood, when you watch Charlotte Flair, all you're watching is just an egotistical bitch. Now, I know what you're thinking, maybe that's just her as a heel. No, whether she's a heel or a face, she's always acted like an egotistical bitch. It's only her way or no way. It's only about her. Who cares about everyone else as long as she's getting the spotlight? She's always been about herself. And plus, no disrespect, this is probably the reason why she's had 3 divorces. She's probably acted like this outside of her company. She's probably acted like this her whole life. Plus, nowadays, the hate has just gotten stronger just because recently, she's just been sandbagging a lot of her matches. Look at WrestleMania against Tiffany Stratton. She was sandbagging her the entire match to where Tiffy actually, got effed up. Charlotte was actually throwing hands at her. It was honestly insane. And she just became so unlikable there. I completely understand if you still like Charlotte Flair, but just for me, not a fan. Up next on the list, we've got Stefon Diggs. One of the main reasons why I do not like this guy is just because he's one of the biggest crybabies in the league. He is such a drama queen, it's only about himself. And then the second reason is because he has to make me live through this play for the rest of my life, so big F you for that. But all jokes aside, even if he did do that play, if he was just a humble guy, I would forget about it a little more, but the fact is that he's not. He's always been about himself, whatever team he's on. He's been that way on Minnesota. He's been that way on Buffalo for sure. And he's been that way on Houston. He's probably going to be like that on New England. Look at how he was in Buffalo. He was always messing around with Buffalo saying that he was going to leave. And then last minute he's like, oh no, we just got to play harder. No, he's an ass. New England better have a good backup plan this season because if Stefon Diggs does not get what he wants, then he's going to bitch about it for the rest of the year. And it's just going to be a head case. So one of the main reasons why I hate Stefon Diggs, and I don't think it's going to get any better. Up next, we've got Luka Doncic. I think out of all these athletes, this one has to be the biggest crybaby out of all of them, dude. This guy cries about everything. Every single call that's made on the court. Every single move a team makes that has to do with him. or sometimes moves that has nothing to do with him. This guy just likes to bitch. And I just don't get it, dude. He's just such a hypocritical ass. Like, I just don't understand why he has to cry about everything. I completely understand that he's one of the best basketball players in the NBA. I completely understand, but there's also a big reason why Dallas got rid of him. Like, well, one of them's a weight problem, but also just because he's an absolute head case. That's why they traded him to the Lakers. And he was still a head case for the Lakers as well. He was always bitching about every single call, always bitching about his teammates. Like, he's just a bitch. Like, you want to know how much joy it gave me to see him lose in the first round of the playoffs? Like, it was a really good time. Like, I do not like Luka Doncic at all. Up next at number 6, we're actually going to women's basketball. We've got Angel Reese. She is just such a bitch, dude. Like, every single time I watch her in games, like whenever I do watch women's basketball, no disrespect to women's basketball, but just not for me. But whenever I watch her games, whenever I see her tweets on social media, like, it just makes me hate her more and more. She's just selfish, dude. Like, that's all it is. She's just a selfish girl. Like, I can't really describe it any different. Like, she's just selfish. Always thinking about herself. Always bitching to the refs when a call is, like, not in her favor. Always talking shit on social media. Like, whenever something does not go her way, she just acts like the biggest bitch on the planet. Like, I just cannot find a reason to like her at all. Every single time I see her on screen, I just turn it off. Like, I hate Angel Reese. She's at number 6. Up next at number 5, we've got Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, this guy's a bitch. Like, that's all I can say. Like, this guy's just a crybaby. Every single time a call is not in his favor, he bitches about it for the entire game. Even when they shake hands, he bitches about it. Like, he just will not stop bitching if he does not get his calls correctly. Also, after watching a couple of shows based on the Chiefs and Mahomes, like, he just acts like a jackass on the field every single time. Like, remember the game against the Bills in, I want to say this was 2023, where it was a close game and there was just one certain call Mahomes did not agree with. He was whining and bitching about it the entire time. And once Mahomes and Josh Allen shook hands, he was bitching about it. And all Josh Allen was trying to do was shake his hand good game. And Mahomes just would not shut up. Like, that's one of the big reasons why I hate this dude. As a matter of fact, his entire family sucks. I hate his girlfriend. I hate his brother. Everything about that family sucks. I actually don't hate his dad. I think his dad's pretty chill. But the fact he can't stay out of jail is honestly alarming. But his entire family is just an annoying shit fest. Patrick Mahomes easily at number 5. Up next at number 4, we've got Bryce Harper. The best way I can describe Bryce Harper is that he has every single bad character trait out of any Philadelphia fan inside of an athlete. He's a bitch. He's a jackass. And also, he just loves to fight for no reason. Always yelling at the umps. Always getting himself into fights with even his teammates. Not even just, like, with the other team. Like, this guy is just like a giant Philly fan as an athlete. Like I said, it's been the same as a National and as a Philly. He loves yelling at the umps. He loves getting himself into fights. And he just loves to make an ass out of himself. I know he's a great player. I know he's one of the best MLB players in the league. But when it comes to being a jackass, he ranks number 1 in my books. I surely have respect with how good he is, but at the same time, I really hate the dude, and he's easily number 4. At number 3, we've got George Pickens. If any of you guys watched my video, my top 10 most overrated players in the league right now, you could already see where I'm coming from and why I have him on this list. Like, he's just an egotistical asshole. Like, that's always ever been. He's always been super overrated, and he's just always been an ass, like, everywhere he's been. Like I said, he's a good receiver, but everybody thinks of this guy like he's the next Antonio Brown, which is insane to say. And then also, look at how he is off the field, or even like when he's not playing. Whenever he doesn't have the right route, he gives up on his plays. He always bitches at the other team. He always tries to fight with his coaches. Like, he's just basically just an enormous head case. Like, that's all you can say. Now, he is no longer in Pittsburgh. He actually got traded to Dallas, but that just shows it even more. Like, he's a good receiver, and honestly, it hurts the team for him to trade him, but at the same time, they got rid of him for a reason. He's just too much of a head case to keep him on the roster. And honestly, George Pickens got the right edge of it because he's going to a team that really does not give a shit about egos, so, like, he's just going to go perfectly there. So, he's still going to be a hateable bastard, but, like, Pittsburgh's not going to whine about it anymore. So, obviously, George Pickens, number 3, he's an ass. Alright, these next two coming up, I can easily say, are just, like, the most hateable athletes in professional sports right now, in my opinion. And I can easily say that both of these two are just giant pieces of shit. Like, I can easily say that. At number 2, give me LeBron James. I've always thought this guy was just one of the biggest assholes in professional sports today. I get it. He is one of the best players we're ever going to watch. One of the best NBA players of all time. But when you watch him play some of the time, he acts like such a toddler. It's insane. Always bitching at the refs. He's always flopping. Dude, you got to watch YouTube videos of like clips of him just flopping. Like, I bet you they're like over 6 minutes long. He does it all the time. And plus, you really can't forget the fact how he got his son to get drafted by the Lakers. Like, you've already watched him. If you haven't, like, here, let me know. This guy sucks at basketball. He's not good enough to make the Lakers or even, like, the NBA as a whole. And so far, he just has not done anything. But LeBron tried his hardest. I know this is him being a dad, but when you look at it, it's egotistical. He basically threatened the Lakers saying if they did not draft Bronny, he's leaving. Like, the Lakers never wanted to draft him. So, with that threat by LeBron, they drafted him anyway. And guess what? Well, Bronny has not done shit. Sometimes he hasn't even been on the NBA roster. And it's just basically showing why LeBron's just an asshole. And also, like, let's not forget how much of an ass he is on Twitter. He always has to have his opinion on everything. Even on something that has nothing to do with his sport. Like, it's just annoying. Like, yes, he's one of the best players in the world at his sport. But when it comes to a human being, huge asshole. Alright, at number 1, this one's not even close. It is Draymond Green. Fuck this guy. It's hard to even put together how much I hate this dude on screen right now. Like, if you look at Draymond Green compared to LeBron, he makes LeBron James look humble. Like, that's how much of a hateable bastard this guy is. Like, where do I even begin? He's an asshole on the court and off the court. He's always bitching at the refs about everything. He's always intentionally hurting players, and then right after he has the goal to complain and bitch to the refs like it's a normal play. Like, how egotistical are you? Like, how much of an asshole do you have to be to, like, intentionally hurt players and then bitch to the refs like it's a normal play when he actually finally gets put in his place? Like, if he played like that in the 80s, he would be getting his ass kicked if he tried doing that. And plus, with how much of a jackass he acts to act like, I really don't think he's that good. I mean, he's a good player, but people try to say he's one of the best at his position, and I don't think that's true at all. I've never been the guy to wish on an injury on somebody, even like the meanest players in any sport. I've never wished an injury on somebody, but I hate this guy so much that sometimes I wish he tore his ACL. Like, with how much he likes to injure other players and how much he just likes to fight, like, a part of me wishes he tore his ACL. Like, that might sound messed up, but I'm just telling the truth. Draymond Green, easily number 1, probably my least favorite athlete of all time. Like, it's pretty difficult to tell right now, but if I put together like a kind of a list in my head, this one will probably be number 1. And there you guys have it. That was my list of my top 10 least favorite athletes currently right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below who your least favorite athlete is right now. And also, don't forget to watch my other video, my top 10 favorite athletes currently. Anyway, that's where I'm going to be done for the day. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos whenever I post. I'm Logan Sharon. I'll see you next time.